have some cash, guys, to actually buy a car, okay, family car. And my reasoning is we are going home, and now I have a son, and it's time maybe for home to own a family car. You know, if you want to go to buy some stuff in the market, in a supermarket, or just even moving around as family, you know, even to do just a Sunday trip. So I get a family car, but also I didn't just want to buy a car. I just wanted to buy also a very beautiful car, kind of to reward myself for the hard work that I put. But if I do that, then I'll not have money for the kitchen. And my thinking was, let me just buy a car, then from there start putting all.
Hello, Jambo. Wagwan. How are you doing? Habari zenu? I'm okay. We thank God for this day. The weather is cool. God has sent us the rain. People are now farming. The children of God are going to get food. What can we say? Amen. So thank you so much for finding time always to come and watch my videos. Welcome, everyone. So today's video, we're going to check on Mura Senso. Yesterday I made a live, but still I didn't give you the receipt because I had a problem of receipt. But today we have receipt. I want us to check what Mura was trying to tell the audience, because this issue of advise me. I want to buy a car. I want to make my kitchen. I want to buy what? It has become too much. Another, the sister also on the other hand. Remember when D Mwango was home? The parents tried to advise her. Even the father was not of the idea of her leaving maybe home, going to build a house somewhere else. The father was of the opinion of, you can build a house here, you have land here, you can just settle here. But now, she could not take the advice of the father. Now she's sitting down in Nairobi, already left Nyabohase. You know, these people, the way they like playing with people. Already left the parents, already she's sitting there. You guys should advise me. Should I buy an apartment? She's giving you estimation. What advice can she take? If she cannot take advice from the father, let her go and get a place of her dream, because this is something which she had already decided. She has already made her mind. Even if you help her, even if you maybe advise her, she's not going to take your advice. These are people whom you cannot advise. They go after what they think, but the pretending to be good people who can share. You can give me the ideas, please. You can help me do that. No. These are not people you can advise. So that is the Mwango. And we are going to check on this Jamaican lady who said D striker, one of them. We are just going to see the Isaac family. Now, what she's talking about, because people, after coming out talking about how she got a strike, that camp of these supporters are now saying that she's lying. She's been paid to this nonsense. So we are going to check what is she trying to say, because many Jamaicans have come out to talk about this issue. What they did is not good. Even Jackie, ambitious Jackie, talked about it. People are now coming out to talk about it, but these others are still branding people as liars, people who have been paid. So if these people who are affected have been paid, so you who are defending them, who have paid you? Because okay, you are also being paid, because why are you supporting people blindly? That shows that there's money which you receive, because you cannot tell people, oh, you people, you've been paid, and what about you? You are not exceptional from this payment. Maybe you've been paid all this time to be supporting things which are not okay. So I want us to start with Mura Senso. We check what Mura is trying to tell people, what he wants, how he wants to be advised. Then we move right ahead.
Soon I'll be driving. That's why you see already I've started. I'm in the mood, you know. Yeah, and I want to buy a very beautiful car for myself. Now, let's talk about that topic. A few days ago, I asked you guys, which one should I do? This is a very tough one. I have some cash, guys, to actually buy a car, okay, family car. And my reasoning is we are going home, and now I I have a son, and it's time maybe for home to own a family car. If you want to go to buy some stuff in the market, in a supermarket, or just even moving around as family, even to do just a Sunday trip, you know. Oh, this car does not have sunroof.
So guys, to those people who are new, that is Mura Senso. That is I am Marwa, sitting there in that car, now trying to ask for advice. Already, he has already made his mind, because you just see someone, when someone is talking, already he's telling you, I have money and we are soon going home, and I want to buy a car, a beautiful car, because we have a son, and it's high time my home or my villa needs to have a car in it. Such a person, someone has already come and told you the reasons why he wants this car. Do you have anything to tell this man again, rather than to tell him, go ahead and buy? It is your money, you have your reasons, and I don't see the reason why he should come out here to ask his audience, what should we do, or what should I do? Advise me. Already you've given, someone can advise you if you don't have reasons. So now they will give you reasons into why you should buy or you should not. But already Mura Senso have reasons why he want this car. He gave out his reasons, and that the reason which he has given is okay. So, and he already made up his mind, these are the reasons why he want to buy this car. So what can you say, or what can you tell someone who has told you or who has given you the reason? You let him go ahead and buy what he has in mind, because it's not the first time he's talking about this car. He's been singing about this car for how long? This is the third video or fourth video he's talking about, guys, advise me, advise me. Already he had made his mind. Already he knows what he wants. Already he has the budget. What can someone tell you? Someone can help you, maybe if you've not made up your mind. You said, I have money, but I have this and that. Between this and that, what should I do? What should I buy? Then someone can help you. But already you have reason. You have already said, these are the reasons why I want this car. Then you are asking someone, eh? Help me. How can you be helped? Because in this case now, where the point where he has reached, he has given his maybe reason. If you help a person in that case, or maybe in that situation now, already he has made his mind. If something goes wrong, this person will blame you, because he will come and say, I wanted this, it is you who made me do this and that. So he has already made up his mind. Let him follow his heart. Let's continue.
So I was thinking, this was my thinking. I get a family car, but also I didn't just want to buy a car. I just wanted to buy also a very beautiful car, kind of to reward myself for the hard work that I put. But if I do that, then I'll not have money for the kitchen. And my thinking was, let me just buy a car, then from there start putting all the little money I will have, little money that I will have. The reason I call it little money is because I will have spent the majority of the money I have to buying the car that I want to buy. Actually, my target was to buy a German machine. Maybe something like a Mercedes Benz, or even if it's a second hand. I don't care. I'm not that guy who wants to like show off and blah blah blah. It has to be new. No, me, I don't care about that. But at least I've always dreamt of a Mercedes Benz, and it's not really my dream car. My dream car should be Land Cruiser Toyota, which I actually bought.
Maybe I'm not the one who is getting it correctly, but the way I'm getting this topic is like, now this topic would have been between Mura Senso and Rosioma, because now he's talking of things now which he has already admired, and the man which he has, what he's planning to do. This is now a family talk, maybe talking to the wife who is going to enjoy this, but telling people to give him advice, telling people how he want to spend his money. This is a way of asking people, my people, I have this money, but I want to do this, because he's now telling people the things which he has always maybe admired to have. And no one is maybe holding him back. He can go ahead. This is his life. But the problem with him, he has to parade everything which he does with his life out here. All these things, if he was just gentle enough and do things as other men, they just do things, and then he shows people the videos of traveling, because people don't care what he does with his life, because people are tired of donating to him. But you see someone who does not want anything go without coming out to tell people, because he wants people to chip in. This is a way of fundraising. It's like another GoFundMe. This is what I'm seeing here, because sitting, trying. I want you to hear that voice. The way he's now trying to be calm. Someone who is seeing him for the first time. I see this is a very gentleman. This is someone who is good. Someone who knows how to talk to his audience, because when he wants something, this is the tone. This is the tone which he normally uses. So look at what he has priorities already. He has told people what he wants. What is the point of bringing it here? Why don't you just go ahead and buy the car? All these things you are telling people, sit with Rocio, mom, sit with her, she's your family, because you already told her. There's a time you're telling this is all I have, this is my family. Yeah, so if you have a family, sit with your family, talk to your family. Who is Rocio? Don't bring to people the things you want to do with your life, with the money which you've accumulated. eh? But he want people to sympathize. Marwa want this, Marwa want that. Oh, let's help Marwa. Let's help Marwa achieve this, because these are the things which people used to do to him, and it is not happening anymore, because people have known you. uh, People have seen what you are doing. After helping you, you come out and insult people.
I'm thinking that if I get a Mercedes Benz, it's a beautiful car, even for Rocio to drive, for Maisha to grow in, some such just some good vibes. So if I get that, that means I don't have. So I'll just start putting small money for the kitchen. And thank you to Madame from Zambia. I don't know if I should mention your name. I call her Congrats Mom from Zambia. She already saying, Mara, please, please fix your kitchen first. And actually it makes sense, because if I fix my kitchen, okay, and those who are very new are talking, which kitchen is this guy talking about? So I have a house in Africa that very soon we are going back there. And I wanted that we can incorporate two things, because right now, for example, we are here in Argentina. We are staying with our father and mother-in-law. For me, or for my wife, it's her home. Her house is just sleeping in the village. It has somebody who cleans it. It has people who take care of the home, you know, and they're paid. And it's just sitting there. So instead of just having an empty house, when I say empty, I mean a house that does not um
So let's start with that part now. You heard Mura Senso talking about what he wants. Because, bringing this issue for people to help you, maybe advise you, it is pointless, because already you've made up your mind. When someone has made up their mind, it's not easy to help them. Because they don't come with an open mind. Maybe when they convince me, I can do this, I can do that. Already he has made up his mind. And I said, for him to sit there like that, talk like slowly like that, with that tone. He want people to sympathize with him and say, let's help Mora Senso. I can take this one kitchen, because according to him, he has like five kitchens, which we are going to see, or we are going to hear him talk about. And then you can hear her saying, thank you, mom, from Zambia, because these are the things which you want. This is what he wants to hear from you. And this is the reason why he's come out here, maybe to say, I need your advice. Because if it was advice, people have given him advice. But he wants advice with money, followed with money. You do what you love, as we are going to build you, or make you, or fix the kitchen for you. So he expected someone want to come and say, I'm taking this, I'm taking that, I'm taking that. Already now you can hear. He's not talking about how much he's been given, but for him to say thank you. It's not just because the lady just said, start with the fix the kitchen. How many people have told him to fix the kitchen? Have you ever heard him saying, thank you, my people, you told me to fix the kitchen? But this one who said fix the kitchen has sent him something. or has maybe promised to make one of the kitchen. This is what is happening here. And now he want to use the names of people who are maybe donating, so that you can feel like, now, okay, others are doing, let me also do the same. This is the tactic of Mura Sensor. So he's sitting there trying to show people his ideas. Mura Sensor should sit down and think, in this business or in this job of YouTube, how many people have we seen maybe sitting down and asking people to donate, or telling people what they are doing like he's doing? We have so many people out here, not only YouTube, out here people do their work. They don't sit in a corner and say, me, I just want to do this, I want to buy a fridge, I want to buy this. Those are none of people's business. These people subscribe to your channel because you are a traveler. Give them the videos of traveling, or maybe if now you've changed to maybe lifestyle, give them the videos, let them watch. That is support enough. When people watch your videos, that is support, because YouTube pays you after they watch. And then you sit, you behave like you don't work. You sit, you behave like you don't earn anything. That is Mura Sensor. His subscribers made him to be like that, made him to behave like that. That is what I'm seeing. They took him, they're behaving, they're making him look like a baby. eh? Mura says it's behaving like a baby. These people have been carrying Mura like this. So Mura has not grown. It's not changing. So when he's seeing changes, people are not doing what they have been doing. That is why he comes here and cry. Because the money is not flowing like it used to be. Forgetting these people also, they have their life with their children. They have given you enough. Take it from there where they have reached. Also, you can finish what is remaining. But you don't want to use your money. You sit there and talk like now you've been rained on, and like something bad has happened. These are just things you can buy. You can decide, this year I'm doing this, next year I'm going to do this on your own with your wife. You don't need to bring it here. Let people just see what Mura Sensor is doing. Oh, Mura Sensor have started to do this without bringing it here. Oh, guys, advise me, I want to do this. Whom are you advising? Because you are also a human being in your sense, or where you are. Have you been advising people on what to do? Have you been donating to people? Anyway, let's continue.
Really. I'm thinking that now that I'm starting my tour company, we should actually even rent it out. Not entirely, but partly, because it's such a huge house. If probably I rent it maybe entirely and put private chef and everything, probably $1,000 a night. If I rent it entirely, because it has close to 8 bedrooms. Is it 8 or 7? Around there. I'm counting the bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, there are 8 bedrooms. Though there is one which is smaller where the girls stay. Smaller. But it's still a bedroom. There's a place to sleep. So, I'm thinking, instead of the house staying there, like for example, right now we've stayed in Argentina for 7 months. So for 7 months, our house has just been there. You can imagine. So instead of, and also we are a traveling family. We are always moving up and down. We are in Latin America, we are in Africa, we are in Europe, we are in Americas. So I'm thinking as a family, we should prepare some minimum 3 rooms out of the 8 bedrooms I've told you. Minimum 3, okay? Maximum 5 if possible. But minimum 3 bedrooms, 3 good rooms that we can host a maximum of, depending. If it's a family, we can host more. We can host a maximum of 8 people at once. Let me say that. 8 people at once. Especially couples. That means we could easily have even 4 rooms working. And
So when you listen to Mura Sensor keenly, if you want to know Mura Sensor, when you listen to him keenly, I see regrets in Mura Sensor building this house, the big house at home. So you wonder, if you want to rent it entirely, Where is he going to say? Is he going back to Congrats mom house when they are back home? Because if you rent it entirely, maybe people can decide to stay there forever. Will you be staying at Mr. Louis' place? So these are things which you see Mura sense is like he has regret. Was this house a commercial house or maybe a residential home? Because you wonder. I see the brother building in the city in the Ninya, and I think this is making Mura Senso to feel like now I wish I knew I would have built a house in the market there. How do you call it? In the town? But because you see someone who's regretting, is putting money ahead. By the time you are building this house, you would have thought of this. But you build a very big house and at home because okay, people will come maybe to safaris, but some might not even want to go to Nyabohanse. So maybe if you had this idea of building this a big house like this, and then now you are regretting, it is done, it is done. You said you want 10 kids, look for 10 kids and put there. But now he's talking about a private chef and then the package. You see, private chef, the kitchen is not made. And this is the reason why he's talking about this private chef, so that those who are listening to him, those who are watching now, can chip in and take charge of these kitchens which are not been fixed. So he can go ahead with his plan and buy these Benz because Rosio mom can drive. Is going to drive this car. Now they have a son. There's no way they can be without maybe a car in the compound. And planning big things, but not having that money because the money which he's talking about, which he's saying he has, which I think is a lie. This is someone who has come who says he's richer than the president of the Republic of Kenya, talking about 10,000 US dollar is the only money which he has. Do you think Mura is telling people the truth? This is someone who lies. He lies a lot. Hmm? And you wonder why he comes out here and talk openly. The other day he was saying, you know me, I'm a rich man. You know me, I'm a rich man. I mean, if you see me with the wearing shirts like this, I'm rich, I'm rich. It's only that I don't brag. If you are rich, do your thing. Rich men don't come out here and parade what they want to do. You just see construction going, you just see things fixed, everything is done, and they go their way. But you have to come and cry. Everything has to be done for you. Even utensil, even the duvet, everything in that home. eh? Let's continue hearing Mura Sensor.
Because if they book with our tour company that we are opening, the car capacity is 8 people, 8 passengers. So it can carry 8 people, and they can also have a place to sleep, and we can have a private chef for them, and we can cook for them, we can take them around, and also that all of it becomes part of the package, you know. And the beauty, as I told you before, for those who are very new here, is we stay very close to the border of Kenya and Tanzania. Actually, 3 to 4 minutes by a vehicle. 3 to 4 minutes, literally. Say 5. It's a normal speed. So, and there's a lot of movement from Tanzania, which is our neighboring country, to Kenya. Why? Because right there at the border, it's the only passage you can cross to go to the biggest national park in Tanzania and also the biggest national park in Kenya. We've done those visits with you guys here on YouTube. You can go and Google Ayamaro Masai Mara. And also, even one of my plans that I really have is when we go home with our new vehicle, the Land Cruiser, not the family one, I can actually take my family to a picnic, a safari, so that we can enjoy the car and even feel before our visitors. Okay? So that being said,
So I hear someone who is sorted. Why is he complaining? Because this is someone who is planning big. This is someone who has money. Someone who is planning to have a good time with family. This is someone who has money. He has a safari car, leave alone the Benz which they are going to buy, because he had the safari car, safari van which he's going to use on maybe ferrying people to Masai Mara, and they can use it with the family. And then he want to buy a Benz, and now he's coming for advice. What can you advise such a person who is now, you don't have this thing? How can you start advising someone of that that level. This is someone who is dreaming big, someone who has a lot, and I think he should just go by what he has planned and stop this issue of always coming to want or to beg people, because you see or you hear him bringing things which he want to do. He's putting you in that so that you can also chip in. He's talking of private chef. The kitchen are not fixed. Eh? Everything is not done yet, because he's talking about maybe couples coming to go there. Private chef, are you going to pay that private chef? Because don't think a private chef is just someone you can just pay with 20 shillings or what. You have to cough. This is someone who is professional. A professional chef, you cannot just hire and think you are just going to pay him from your pocket. It has to be in the payroll, and you have to agree in terms which you might not accept, unless maybe you're going to take Uncle Mo to be your chef. Yeah, we've seen him quite some time cooking there under the tree. He can do that for you. You can just put a name, chef, and when people come, you say, "This is a private chef." So we are going to see more of Maura Sensu, because before people donate to him what he wants, he will not stop. This is not the first time he's doing it. This is not going to be the last time he's doing it. This has been his motto. Motto. His ways of doing things, he has to come and parade he has no shame. There are people, maybe after you've done many things to them, they feel like now, oh, this person, all these people have done a lot to me. Let me shy away. This one, no. Someone told him there's a lot of money in people. Just keep on asking. Keep on asking. Does not matter whether YouTube is paying you or what. You get money from them. Just get money from them. So long as you are selling YouTube, just get money from them. So this is the tactic which he's using. Whether YouTube pays him, he doesn't see that as money. Whether these people watches him, he doesn't see that is as support. The support which Maura values. It's the money which he gets like this, not the videos which is going to be paid. That is why most of the time when he's on his live, he always maybe praise 3-4 people on the chat, forgetting the ones who are watching every now and then, because he values only the things which he's seeing. That is Maura Sensu. So I want us to check now. Dave Mwango, where is she? So she's also asking for advice because she just came from home, talked to the parents, never accepted what the dad told her, already left home. She went to Nairobi with the brother, bought Chihuahua. Now they are en route to Mombasa. Now sitting there in Nairobi telling people, advise me. How do you advise someone who has already finished with the parents, someone who has made up? She's en route to where she's going. What advice does she want? Is this playing with the people's mind, or is it a matter of fixing or making the video to be long? Because there's sometimes you need to know, what am I telling my people? Already I've made up my mind. And she already told people, have made up my mind. Again, now she's asking people, I'm confused. What should I do? Let's hear her.
Basically, I also wanted to talk to you guys. So, as you all know, or for those who have been watching, I've been in Nairobi, but this is not my final destination. And yep, tomorrow, by God's grace, we'll be hitting the road to my final destination. I'm so excited about this. Thank you guys, but honestly, personally, I wouldn't consider living in the concrete jungle. That's number one, because I think most of you guys know me. I love laid back lifestyle, close to the beach. I really love slow life. So it's not a bad idea to live in the big city. For those who love it, will, but for sure for me, I love the slow life. So if you ever be like, Dee, so why didn't you consider living in Nairobi? I wouldn't want to live in the capital, really. And one of the things as to why I really consider a lot is the fact that, as I said, if I buy an apartment like this that I'm staying in, okay, the price is actually like, let's say 16 million onwards, Kenyan shillings, 16 million. How much is that in US dollars?
Around 150.
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider to live in Nairobi, because if I consider living in an apartment like this, I'll have to pay like 150,000 US dollars. And remember, it's just like 2 rooms, and you have the kitchen, and that's it. There's even no space to walk my dog, or in the yard where if you visit me and you have kids can play. It's more of limited space and just for business. Really ideal for business, but to stay.
So to those who are new in my channel, those who maybe don't know the lady who seated down there talking, this is Dimwango, the sister to Maura, whom I've just shown you the videos. You saw Mura Senso sitting on the other hand, asking for advice for the things which already he has made up his mind. He want to buy a car. Another, on the other hand, you see the sister also sitting down like this. Maybe this is the master class. Sitting down now, trying to explain to people. Already she knows what she wants. Already she has left home. She's in Nairobi because she was just passing. Maybe there are things which she wanted to do in Nairobi. Maybe take papers to, strikes is on. So you never know. So she's sitting there, also wants advice, and already she has made up her mind. So you wonder, what are these people after? Why are they behaving funny? Because you have your parents, you defied their advice. Now you've left home. You are en route to where you are going. What are you still asking people to do? Even if they tell you what, you are not going to take it. So just show the things which you can show. Show people chihuahua, show people lifestyle, and then go to your final destination. He's talking about apartment. What people are not interested in those. You are a traveler, be showing people your travel, your lifestyle. That is your life. Wherever you want to go, stay, that is your problem. Your subscribers, your supporters, they have places where they stay. They don't parade it here. Okay, your life is in public, but not everything should be asked, and not everything should be shown. So you are showing too much, and when people come and sit and talk, you say, "Oh, these people are haters." No one hates anyone. It is how you carry yourself, the family, how you carry yourself. Asking for advice which you are not going to take at the end of the day, and parading it when people talk. Oh, haters. Let's continue and hear what she's trying to tell us.
Good life and you don't need to pay any bills. To me, I don't know, it's not for me. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What would you prefer? Live in the big city, or live maybe at the coast where you have like the beaches, you can always go and enjoy and swim and all that, So yeah, so people are different, but to me, this is not my final destination. This is not my dream that I have at the moment. Maybe later on, okay? So you guys can advise me, what's your take? What do you think? Because I love the countryside lifestyle. There's no way I can move from the countryside, come live in the concrete jungle just like that. Because I love animals, I love cows, I love that space, I love farming, I love everything that comes in between.
So guys, you see, just same like the brother. The brother has already made his mind he want to buy a car. Still asking for advice. This one also has decided I cannot stay in the big cities. I want a place where there's a beach where she can rear even cattle, and then she's asking for advice. What advice can you give such a person? So anyway, that is how they operate. They know what already they have decided, but just playing with people's mind. But anyway, we get things to talk about. No problem. Keep on bringing it. So now I want us to check this Isaac family, just one place where now she's talking about how people now, instead of sympathizing of what this lady Di Mwango did to them, people who support Di Mwango are now coming out to bust them, saying they have been paid, they are lying after even showing the evidence, showing the YouTube studio, what happened. People can still have guts to come and tell these ladies, you are lying. So these people telling people you are lying. You supporting these people, have you been paid? Because anybody who talks maybe against, or maybe to speak their mind, is someone who has been paid, or someone who is lying, because with them they're supporting, and they are not being paid to support. So you wonder, what type of people are these? People who are just blind, they cannot see, they cannot hear, they are just there. Let's hear what this lady say, and then we just call it a day.
Some of you, I get the email from YouTube. I get the email, I show people with common senses. People with common sense will see that I'm not telling a lie. And it's more than one person come out. I think it's 3 persons come out. So what's the lie for? What's the lie for? I don't want to make no money off a deal. I do not want to make any money off a deal. I just see where she did something good, and I take a 2-minute clip and was talking about it. That's all. I only support Dee because of Color Smith TV. I see her on Color Smith TV. I'm not saying I'm a really big fan of Dee. Yes, she motivated me a lot to keep on posting video. Never can tell when one of your video can pop up. I don't worship Dee. Dee's not God. I just support her like anybody else. So I don't know why some of you over Dee channel coming under my comment section and cuss me for what? For what? What the reason? Tell me, explain to me what the reason. Calling me a liar, is lying me a tell upon Dee, and me edit out this and edit out that. Come on, you people are dumb. I'm here trying to grow my little channel. I'm not.
So you heard that? Even after her coming out and showing people the evidence, because we saw it. And she talked about it. She was just saying what happened. But people went to her comment section and said, "Oh, she's lying. She's lying. These are things which maybe are made up." You see, she's been paid. This nonsense. So she's asking, "What? Who paid for what now?" She's telling you are dumb. Because all these people, they are dumb. They don't see anything. They just want to dodge. Even after seeing the evidence, they are still talking nonsense. So that is how they operate. To those people who don't know them, that is how they operate. The supporters of Dee Mwango, supporters of the family, that is how they operate. Bishop Jackie also came out and defended and asked so many questions. And there's another lady also called Joyful Jolie. Joyful Jolie also talked about how Dee mistreated her, how Dee can be fake, trying to lie to people when she's live, telling people, "Oh, when I come to this parish, I will meet you." She tried to meet Dee Mwango, but all went in vain. So she stopped watching Dee, but she's been her supporter for many years. So she's a fake person. Her character is coming out in the open. But it has been not there. It's only that people had refused to see that character, or people have refused, or they just want to move with the vibes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the video. Donate the likes, please. Likes, as many likes as possible. May God be with you today and forever. Amen. See you again in my next video. Bye bye.